Hello guys, the topic of this video guys is going to be about an alpha male mindset. I got it written down somewhere. Alpha male mindset. Guys, as a man, especially as a young man, you need to have it in you. You need to understand what it is to have like an alpha male mindset, guys. Mindset that you're like an alpha male, you're the leader of the pack, you're a fucking tough guy. No one's gonna fuck with you guys. A lot of us young men, we're so cowardly, timid, shy. That's horrendous, guys. In this video, I'm gonna break everything down for you perfectly. I'm gonna teach you how to be more, be more like of the leader of the pack, more of an alpha. I'm gonna teach you how to develop an alpha male mindset, guys. Even though it sounds very toxic and fucking a little bit controversial, but this video is gonna be very much important for you, especially if you're a young man. How to develop an alpha male mindset, guys. The mindset that you're an alpha, you're the leader of the pack. You're not at the back. You're not at the back of the finish line. You're at the front. You're an alpha male. You're the leader of the pack. You're not like you're at the bottom of the social hierarchy. You're gonna get to the top after this video. But anyway, develop an alpha male mindset, guys. This is so fucking important, man. A lot of us young men, we don't have an alpha male mindset. What isn't like an alpha male? How would you define like an alpha male? It's kind of a little bit dubious. It's also very subjective as well. What is like an alpha male? It's kind of a little bit subjective. Obviously, it's certain. There's always gonna be like a certain like level of like subjectivity in regards to like these types of videos, guys. But like an alpha male, basically, like I would, in my own words, to put it into my own words, an alpha male pretty much is like, it's more or less like a king. To be an alpha male is to be like a king to some extent. The king or the leader of whatever. To be a leader, a king, someone that determines his own destiny. That's what an alpha male is, in my own words, to put it into my own words. Obviously, it's very subjective. Obviously, you can define words in your own ways, but to put it into my own words, an alpha male is someone that determines his own destiny. Someone that doesn't fucking submit to anyone else's interests or desires or wishes. Someone that follows his own like ambitions and dreams, and someone that determines his own destiny. That's like an alpha male. An alpha male, to some extent, it's like a king. A king is like at the top and rules over other people. A king doesn't allow other people to rule over him. An alpha male, more or less, to be an alpha male is to be a king, guys, a king. You need to think more like a king, have like this mentality that you're a king and that you're completely in control of your life, and that other people, they're here to serve you. I know how fucked up that sounds. You're gonna think like other people are only here to serve you. The more you think like this, the better off you're gonna be. I'm telling you. I know it sounds atrocious in terms of like on the surface, in terms of like superficialities, it does sound kind of a little bit fucked up. And you have this mindset that other people are here to serve you. It sounds very psychopathic, but if you have this mindset, guys, your life, you're not gonna be like tolerating bullshit anymore. All the bullshit is gonna get cut out of your life, because if other people are here to serve you, if someone's not serving you, then okay, you don't need to deal with them anymore. You can break off that social connection. Alpha male mindset, guys, more or less, an alpha male is more or less an alpha male mindset. That's pretty much like you think you're like a king and you're determining everything in your life. That's pretty much an alpha male mindset. A lot of us, we don't have this alpha male mindset that we're like kings and we determine everything in our lives. A lot of us, we live according to other people's like lives. If that makes sense, we live like in accordance to other people's wishes and desires and dreams and ambitions. We don't follow our own interests. If that makes sense, I don't know. Alpha male mindset, guys. An alpha male is more or less like a king. An alpha male determines his own destiny. An alpha male doesn't live by other people's rules. An alpha male is like a king to some extent. A king, the legislator, the rule maker. An alpha male controls things and events and circumstances and scenarios. An alpha male determines his own destiny, guys. A lot of us, especially young men, we fucking don't determine our own destinies, guys. It's so fucked up. We follow like sort of like these like paths that have already been like kind of already made out by other people. We follow that path. We don't try and develop our own pathways and stuff in life. We always try and go down the other people's pathways, and we always end up like fucking fed up and sad and depressed and suicidal. The reason why is because you're being a beta. You're not being an alpha male. You're not being like a king. You're not finding your own path in life. You're trying to go down other people's pathways, and obviously those other people's pathways, it's not going to make you happy, because you're not. These other people, they have like different ambitions and desires from you. If you go down their pathways, you're not going to be happy as a young man, because you have your own ambitions and desires, obviously. Guys, you must, as a young man, develop this type of alpha male mindset, guys, that you're a fucking king. other people, they're more or less here to serve you to some extent, even though it sounds horrendous. I know how fucked up that is. That mindset that other people are here to serve you. If you have this mindset, guys, all the bullshit's going to get cut out of your life, guys. You're not going to be dealing with toxic people anymore. You're not going to be tolerating nonsense anymore. You're going to be at the top of everything, guys. Even though it sounds horrendous in terms of like the superficialities, in terms of like blank statements, it sounds fucking atrocious, guys. But guys, it's going to benefit you tremendously, guys, if you have this mindset that other people are here to serve you, guys. You're not a fucking beta male. You're not a bitch. An alpha male, obviously it's dubious a little bit, but to put it into my own words, an alpha male is like a king. Someone that determines things, a determiner. Someone that isn't like just a victim, but someone that is like kind of like more in control of everything. An alpha male is like a king. An alpha male determines things. An alpha male makes rules and regulations. An alpha male is in charge of his own destiny, guys. A lot of us, we don't have this mindset that we're like kings. We're alpha males. A lot of us, we have this more like a beta mindset that we have to follow other people's like pathways and desires and wishes, ambitions and dreams. We don't follow our own. We don't try and make our own pathways and etc. It's kind of fucking atrocious, guys. If you were to try and follow someone else's like pathway in regards to like life, you're gonna be fucking surprised at the end when you're like super fucking old. You're gonna be like fucking so fed up and sad. Like why do I feel so unhappy? The reason why is because you were trying to like live. You were trying to like to wear someone else's shoes, if that makes sense. Someone else's shoes, so your feet are gonna be all like fucking creased. You're gonna be bending your toes in the shoes because you can't wear someone else's shoes. They're not gonna fit your feet. That's what I'm getting at with this video, guys. An alpha male is like a king. An alpha male makes his own pathway in life. An alpha male tries to find his own like ambitions, dreams, follows all of that. An alpha male finds his own path. All of this is so important, guys. A lot of us, we're like beta males. We try and fit into someone else's shoes, and obviously our toes get stuck and hurt, and our feet are like fucking squeezed in too much, and we get all these problems with our feet and stuff. And we're fucking, at the end of our lives, we're so fucking fed up and angry because our feet are hurting because we were trying to live in someone else's shoes, trying to wear someone else's shoes, guys. An alpha male fucking controls his own destiny. An alpha male more or less is like a king, guys. A king, just like a king. An alpha male determines things, is a rule maker, a legislator, just like a king. An alpha male isn't a victim. An alpha male doesn't obey other people's wishes and desires and ambitions. An alpha male pretty much controls his own destiny, like more or less like a king, guys. If you don't have the mindset that you're a king, you're gonna be fucking screwed in life, guys. You're not gonna be getting anywhere in life. You must have the mindset that you're a king first off to begin with. As a young man, this mindset that you're a king and that other people are here to serve you. I know how fucked up that sounds. It sounds atrocious, but if you have this mindset, you're going to be so much better off in life, guys. No one else is going to take advantage of you. You're going to be following your own dreams and wishes and ambitions and desires. Everything's going to be going your way soon enough. Guys, you must have this mindset, guys, that you're a fucking king, guys. A king or an alien queen. Look at that. It took a while to sort this figure out. This is so fucking tricky, guys. Or a queen. Nah, I'm just kidding. Alpha is the top. I'm gonna like dedicate more of my videos to men now. Because if you're a woman, I don't know. Maybe you can take some of the advice, but because I'm a man, I always want to like focus on like more male issues because I'm a man. It relates more to who I am and stuff. Anyway, but the mindset that you're a king, that's fucking important, guys. If you don't have that mindset, you're gonna be fucking so like fucked up in life. You're not going to get anywhere, guys. An alpha male controls his own destiny. An alpha male is like a king. This alpha male mindset, if you haven't developed it, you're going to be fucking screwed in life, guys. Other people are going to take advantage of you. You're going to be going down someone else's path in life, and you'll be at the end of your life, you'll be fucking so fed up and angry and hateful because you're trying to wear someone else's shoes. That's why you're so fucking bitter, because your feet hurt now. Because throughout your entire life, you've been trying to wear someone else's shoes. You've been trying to follow someone else's path, and you're fucking bitter and hateful, obviously, because now your feet hurt. It's because you were trying to wear someone else's shoes, guys. Never try and wear someone else's shoes, so to speak. You always want to be like, more like a king. You're like the rule maker, legislator. You trying to make your own path in life. You don't try and follow someone else's path in life, because at the end of your life, guys, you're gonna be fucking fed up and sad because your feet hurt because you were trying to wear someone else's shoes all throughout your life. That's fucking horrendous, guys. An alpha male mindset, you're like a king. Other people are here to serve you. More or less, I don't know. Obviously, to some extent, I don't know. It's a little bit arrogant. You don't need to be too condescending as well. But you need to have that mindset that you're more or less like a king, that other people are here to serve you. If you don't have that mindset, you're going to be like taken advantage of. Other people are going to manipulate you and for their own agendas and interests. Guys, alpha male mindset. Alpha male is like a king. An alpha male determines things. An alpha male makes rules, regulates and legislates his own life. according to his own rules and etc. and stuff like that, and his own expectations. An alpha male isn't like a beta. A beta pretty much submits. Like, it's just let's make things a little bit more sexual. It's like a bottom. What's the difference between a top or a bottom? Like in terms of like women submit to the man. Beta or alpha, and alpha is pretty much the person that dominates, legislates, controls. Anyway, actually, maybe I shouldn't be getting too much into that, but an alpha male is more or less like a king. An alpha male makes his own rules and legislates and controls things according to his own will and demands, etc. Be more like an alpha male, be more like a king, and that's about it, guys.